Hi everyone, it's Pat and I am back. I know it's been a while since I've come on here and speak to you, but I'll tell you in a little bit. But welcome back to Living Passionately with Pat Browne. I certainly do miss my audience and miss your feedback and your responses to my video. And sometimes you have to sit things out, and that's what I've been doing. It's so important to me that when I come to you on this channel, that I share things with you that are authentic, that is my true self, and of course that adds value to you and motivate you. So I decided today that I would come on and do a short video because I surely do miss my YouTube Living Passionately with Pat Browne. But sometimes life gives us some lessons, or lemons, I should say, and we have to make lemonades. So I've been going through one of those seasons, and I call it one of those dry seasons in life. And for me, even though I've had some in the past, sometimes when you're going through things and you're like, oh, I thought I've passed this test already. Why does this feel so familiar, right? Like I've been here. But I tell you, the good thing is that because I've been here before and I was able to acknowledge that and realize what was going on pretty quickly, that I was able to adjust to the situation, right? And to be resilient. And I even had to go back and listen to some of my videos that I've used to encourage others, to encourage myself. And I said, sometimes it's like the universe plays games with you, or I say God has a sense of humor, right? And sometimes I have to say, like, God, what's going on? I don't know what to say to you today. I've been praying for certain things. It's just not happening. And I'm not saying anything today, but thank you for waking me up. I'm in my right mind, in good health, a roof over my head, and I'm grateful, right? Some of those days, those types of days. And so I'm speaking to people, sometimes I am trying to encourage others. And the one thing that I have truly realized is that I call it, we all have a cross to carry. We all have our own burdens to carry. We all have our own situation. No matter what anyone might say to you, no matter what you might see someone doing on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and I'm not saying that people are supposed to put their business out there to anyone, because you surely do not own anything to anyone. But don't think it's all glitter and glamour, right? Everyone is dealing with, or most people are dealing with, some type of situation that, is being that needle kind of in a haystack and trying to figure it out. And for me, thank God, that's my business. My business just has been going through challenges. And I don't want to say that the business is slow, because it surely isn't for a lot of people that are in the same industry. It is just for me, myself. And I had to, really reevaluate what I'm doing, still working it through. But really thought that, while you're going through it, doesn't mean that you have to sit in the background, right? Because we all have challenges, and it's just a matter of how we handle those challenges. How do we keep our head up and persevere despite what might be going on? And sometimes to just keep smiling. And sometimes you just gotta say, hit me with your best shot. Sometimes you gotta call on a friend to say, this is what's going on, talk to me. And or sometimes you have people that you call and they can tell, you're not being your usual self. I had to call a friend up that has been in business for over 20 years. And, asking what he does when there's a slowdown in his business revenue and things like that. And a lot of different people are going through different things with their business. But I want to encourage you to not give up on yourself And even if you have a business and you may have to close your business, do not look at it as a failure. I was doing that. I was considering closing my business. And I thought, oh my God, like I have failed. How is this possible? Like I am, saying those words. I don't even want to repeat it, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, feeling that way. But I had to really reevaluate where I was looking at it. And because my business, or even though I was able to really rethink it and I'm pivoting with my business and going towards a consultative role with my business, I had to really think about the way I was looking at things, right? Because I was putting it on me that I am the failure because my business was failing, and that is not the way to look at it. A business can fail. There are plenty of business people that have had businesses that took them time and time again to start over. I mean, Apple didn't become a profitable business right away, right? The same thing we know with McDonald's and all those other large corporations that are out there. And I'm not in the process of trying to franchise my business, but I just, of course, want my business to be at a certain level where I feel comfortable with my income and I don't have to stress about the next month and stuff like that. But I had to disassociate my personal feelings and my self-worth from the value of my business. The value of my business has nothing to do with the value of myself. Just because my business might have failed, it doesn't mean that I am a failure. It doesn't mean I'm still the same Pat. I have more wisdom, actually, more knowledge, more expertise. I feel more confident in what I will do better next time. So it's not me. So if you are going through that situation, just try your best not to value yourself based on the value of your business, right? Sometimes we do that. Even sometimes we might look at our net worth or things that we might have and think that that is who we are. But that's the problem that a lot of people make, is when you connect yourself to artificial things. Okay, things come and they go. And if you're building wealth and you have everything that you need as far as building your wealth is considered, that is awesome. But for those that are in the process, that are having the ups and downs, I really want to encourage you not to compare your self-worth with the worth of your business. Two totally different things. You still have the knowledge, you still have the ability, you still have the resilience, the resolve, the grit. Everything is still there, the knowledge to keep on going. But if you have to pivot your business, which I am doing, where I'm heading towards more consulting in the in human resources than doing staffing and recruiting, you could also pivot with your business and move it to the next level. I urge you really to do not put yourself in that hole where you are comparing yourself and all that you are to a business or a home or a car or whatever that may be. Take a step back and do some things to make yourself feel better. Make sure that you have a great circle of positive influencers that you can speak to. You don't want to call someone that is going to say, yeah, it's really awful out here, or yeah, things are really bad. No, you want to call someone that says to you, this is just a setback. It doesn't mean it's the end for you. Setbacks happen in every business, in every industry. So just think about what you need to do better going forward. Think about positive self-talk. What can you say to yourself, or what do you say to yourself when you talk to yourself? Sometimes we have to be our own encourager. Sometimes we have to get in the mirror and talk to yourself about everything that you know you're capable of doing and believing that you can. Because at the end of the day, you have to believe in you and know what you can do to achieve your goals. Achieve your goals. It all depends on you. The accountability is on yourself. And yes, you can have a pity party, but do not stay there. Okay? Move on. Move on from it. Setbacks will happen. And if you need to take a step back and write a new business plan or a new business altogether, do that. Because the next time you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. You're not starting over. You're now more experienced, more knowledgeable, and you know what to do going forward. Okay? Next thing you can do is just visualize your success. Visualization works. And I'll tell you what, sometimes you can visualize what you want in a positive way or a negative way. It works both ways. So let's visualize the success. Let's visualize the healthy and the things that you want to achieve. Because life is still happening every day. But when you see yourself, or even sometimes you have to act as though you are in that scenario that you want, right? Like get up and get ready for work. Like I like to get up and get dressed, and there are times that I don't, and the mindset or the way I feel might be totally different. So don't give up on yourself. When you think about people, even like Elon Musk, he's had his setbacks. He spent billions of dollars in the space stuff that he believes in. SpaceX, I think it is. He still believes in that. Just because it didn't work and it flunked doesn't mean that he's going to stop. I don't have $1 billion to lose, but you look at him and you think about that. And, he keeps going. You can't tell that man that he's not going to achieve a goal. Okay? Even look at Oprah Winfrey. She did not start off as being successful. They told her hair was too big, all these different things, that she wouldn't make it, but she kept believing in herself. And even when she stopped doing the Oprah Winfrey show and she started her magazine, she had a big loss during that period. But she continued to reinvent herself. She continued to do her interviews. And she eventually got back to a higher or wealthier status than where she was initially after stopping the shows. So I just want to encourage you today that whatever it is that you might be going through, whatever setbacks that you might feel that you're having right now, don't give up on yourself. Don't blame yourself, and do not compare your business success or failure to your individual self. You are worthy, and your value is irreplaceable. So don't make yourself small. You're big in this whole wide world. Just think about all the things that you can do. And sometimes when I think about my skills that I have now and the things that I can do if I put my mind to it, and to generate some revenue, to do things, and it gives me hope, because I'm not 30-year-old Pat. I'm now 58-year-old Pat that has so much wisdom and knowledge and value to offer this world, to offer a company, to offer individuals, that I can't put a value on myself. So think about that for yourself if you're going through. And if you want to, feel free to give me a call, send me a DM on Facebook, and let's talk. Remember, I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself. Take care until next time. And if this is your first time watching Living Passionately with Pat Browne, be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. And thank you for watching. Until next time.